Welcome to the Pimp My Setup Highlights for episode number 103. The first setup was submitted by Anthony.
First off the bat, I think it's presented really well. You got the Borderlands posters up, everything's organized.
Which looks sick. Problem is this desk isn't that deep, and when you have triple monitors, I say this all the time, it's almost like you're kissing the monitor, and it's too close when you want to look to the far left. I think that you have the perfect area to get a new desk, one that's a lot deeper and will definitely house the triple monitors a lot nicer.
I don't know if that's like Borderlands memorabilia stuff next to the computer, like that little case and like the saw thing. He should probably move that. If he has like any shelving at all, maybe put it up there and then move the computer over, because maybe if he doesn't want to get rid of the desk or get a new desk, that computer would be there'd be a great place for that computer right on that side area right there. So that was probably what I would do first. Just move things around. It's everything he needs is there. It just needs to be organized a little bit better.
Anthony scored a 67. The next setup was submitted by David in the mouse pad situation.
He
has some sort of issue where he needs like 37 mouse pads that overhang the desk, and it's like
there's space on the end of the desk. I don't know why you just push them
back.
I noticed that too.
This is why I said it's a little bit more rugged. He's a streamer. Wiring management is not really his biggest concern. His biggest concern is having things work. And you should really look into a custom desk that you build that has cutouts and clamps and mounts for the lights and the microphone, and it could actually have the tripod come off of the desk. And these are things that I think you should look into, because that left side, honestly, cool. You have headphone stands, you have all that stuff. It looks really cramped and really stupid. And I mean, it could look insane. You have so much cool shit. You really do. David scored a 63. The next setup was submitted by Evan. But I think the thing that really, at first glance, makes this setup look so good is the TV has no bezel, basically. And that's like the first thing I noticed in the wire. See, whenever I always get hate for saying, get wire mold, get wire mold. Do you see how nice it looks with wire mold?
The right side of the desk is completely bare. There's nothing there besides the stuff, I guess, next to his bed that he uses. Maybe like a glass case, or I don't know what that is. I don't know if he has like a laptop or something else, but adding something, that table obviously is there for a reason. If you got it, you should use it. So adding something there with laptops, like a smaller setup for maybe homework. So it looks like you've got the whole gaming thing on lock on the left side.
Evan scored a 73. The next setup was submitted by Mark.
One thing though was, I guess, the furniture, like a Linmon or something would look a little bit better.
Anything would look better than grandma's desk.
Like cheap desk. I don't know if you're willing to spend that much money on a desk, but like something like that. It would also probably fit the speakers, and you don't have to prop them up on that on like the side tables or seats or whatever those are.
Not an awful setup. Really, it's not. You need a new desk, fix the cables, kind of rearrange things a little bit, and boom, you're golden. Mark scored a 53. The next setup was submitted by Clayton.
If you had the money, and I know like a lot of times people can't afford it, but if you could maybe like an ultra wide right there, front and center, and then it would, because that helmet's kind of close to the monitor, it's a little cramped. So if you had one monitor just front and center, it would look a lot better with things you're trying to display that aren't really computer tech related.
It is just like, there's really nothing about this setup that makes me say, wow. I think it's badass that you're 13 and you're, playing the guitar and you're dirt biking, you're having a good time.
GoPro montage.
Clayton scored a 70. The next setup was submitted by Alexander. Oh, I know where it's going to go on my room. I'm going to custom make it so that it makes no sense, because the left side is like super short and the right side's a little bit longer. I don't know. I feel like there wasn't too much thought into that.
One thing though that just like bugged the crap out of me was that I think the desk could work. It's just not positioned correctly in the room. I think moving the furniture around would make it look a little bit better.
Yeah, what really would have made it nice is where all those like shirts, poster things, if they were the background and he had it kind of like an executive desk.
That would look sick, yeah.
Alexander scored a 70. The next setup was submitted by Jeff. This desk and everything is just kind of like the definition of a 14-year-old making use of what he has. And, to a lot of kids, more is better and more looks cooler. Again, the desk is just killing you. You tried. I had such a hard time grading your cable management, because really, they are managed. I'll give you that.
Like on the bottom, it's kind of along the wall, but still it's...
Yeah, like they are managed. It's just...
It's not hidden, though. Linmon or another desk. Like cheap, easy, it's long, you can fit more things on it than Then you don't have to use that nightstand, I guess, to hold your Xbox. It was at like a mix amp or whatever next to that.
Jeff scored a 55. The final setup was submitted by Brandon.
First off, my OCD is so happy right now.
Yeah, everything's symmetrical.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's right down the middle, like, yeah, mirror image. I think there's too much on the desk. I know he's trying to do the whole Star Wars thing. That's great, and you got a great theme going on, but maybe, I don't know if there's any there's more space in the room to display that somewhere else, I guess. Not with the setup, I guess, focus it. Yeah.
I don't think the PC should be up on the desk.
Yeah.
If that's off the desk, then you have a little bit more breathing room, and at least you could be like, okay, it's okay. It works. It's not bad. Brandon scored a 77 and came in first place. Thanks for watching this Pimp My Setup highlight for episode number 103.